Hey guys, how are y'all doing today? I have a new book review for you. It is on John Green's An Abundance of Katherines. I actually finished it yesterday and I was so pleasantly surprised. To be honest, this was my least anticipated book out of the John Green books, but in the end, I thought it was amazing. I thought it was a really great read. So let's get started with this review. Let's start off with the synopsis of the book. Our main character is Colin Singleton. He is a child prodigy. He just graduated from high school and also has been dumped for the 19th time by a Katherine. And Colin has this thing with dating Katherines. I don't know. Spelled Katherine. No Katrinas, no Kathys, no Catherine spelled with a C's because that's just crazy. Colin, he's kind of down in the dumps and just sad. His best friend Hassan, the lovable best friend, he proposes to Colin to go on a road trip, and you know, that's just how you solve problems. Of course, on road trips you have to see all of the roadside attractions. Colin noticed that there was a burial of Archduke Franz Ferdinand. Colin is very interested in seeing, so Hassan naturally says to go for it. The grave of this Archduke is located in Gutshot, Tennessee, and so that's where the story begins. That's where they're headed. They meet this lovely girl named Lindsay. Colin is basically out on this road trip to get his mind off of K19, Katherine number 19. He is also trying to figure out this theorem that will determine future relationships, how long a relationship is going to last. So that's what An Abundance of Katherines is all about, is Colin's summer adventure out in Gutshot, Tennessee. Let's go over characters, because characters are great. John Green knows how to write amazing, fantastic characters. John Green is able to make characters that have unique characteristics about themselves. For instance, Colin Singleton, bless his heart, he is a child prodigy. He is a very sensitive boy, you will find out in the book. He is very heartbroken over his relationship with Katherine 19. He's just really sad in the beginning, overwhelmingly so. It's very interesting to see the perspective of a boy who has been dumped and his reaction to it. Colin's not taking it too well, being the dumpy in this situation. He's very smart. He goes off on intellectual tangents, explains quote-unquote interesting things he finds interesting. He's worried that he won't be as unique as he was during his childhood years. I think Colin, like any other person, wants to make a difference, wants to be remembered for something, and so he's very relatable in that way. He's just cool. He's super sweet. Hassan, who is Colin's best friend, is like the bestest friend ever. I think I would be besties with him. He is so hilarious. He is so funny and likable. He makes the greatest jokes ever. Thinking about it, I just want to laugh out loud. Colin and Hassan, also great relationship, great friendship. I love John Green's relationships, best friendy bestiness in his books. They're amazing. Hassan, he is a character unto himself. He sits on his butt and watches Judge Judy. He likes doing nothing. He is a homebody. He is a non-doer. Let's talk about Lindsay Lee Wells. She is the girl that Colin and Hassan meet in Gutshot, Tennessee. I really connected with her character. She shows different sides of herself to different people, and she's a very complex character, I found, and a very unique character. Of course, let's talk about the themes and underlying messages, because it is a John Green book. So this book is not as heavy as Looking for Alaska. It's actually light compared to that. It's not heavy at all. With that being said though, it still contains a lot of meaning. It's very meaningful. Themes of wanting to matter, wanting to feel important, wanting to contribute, wanting to be remembered for something. And so that's what Colin is trying to figure out. And of course, the importance of stories and words and how that might be more significant and how that is more memorable, how stories and words influence us as people. There's different themes in this book that were really great, very meaningful. So let's talk about the writing. John Green's writing is excellent in the book. No cons about the writing. I did find the beginning kind of slow, but still very interesting. It's not until we get about 100 pages in that really gets crazy, got really good. There are footnotes in the book. I found the footnotes hilarious and awesome. So the footnotes are excellent. There's some talking of mathematics. Colin is trying to figure out this theorem where he can determine relationships and how long they'll last. And so there's math in here. During math class, either two things happen: my eyes glazed over or my throat closed up out of anxiety. That wasn't good. An Abundance of Katherines is more of a language of what Colin is trying to figure out. Very interesting. That being said, guys, I'm going to give An Abundance of Katherines by John Green definitely a readable. I was laughing out loud in some parts, especially between Hassan and Colin. Just thinking about it, it's just... And I actually found a good summer read, surprisingly. I want to say this book might not be for everyone, but I want to say this book should be read by everyone because it's really good. That's everything, guys. I will see you tomorrow. I'm gonna do the draw and announce the winners for the giveaway because it's time, and give away some books and awesome stuff. So I'll talk to you guys later and have a good night.